On New Year's night at a crowded nightclub, Dana White and his wife engaged in a healthy slapdown, which Dana said was regrettably fueled by a lot of booze. The UFC president Dana White, who had been married for 26 years, went out with friends on Saturday night to celebrate, but things quickly became ugly. The footage appears to support the claims of clubgoers who saw Dana and his wife seem to be highly inebriated before the slapping, as things briefly escalated for no apparent reason. Dana expressed regret for what he had done and said that there was no reason for him to hit his wife. Dana White stated in a TMZ interview, "My wife and I were out on Saturday night on New Year's Eve, and unfortunately that's what happened. You've heard me say for years, there's never, ever an excuse for a guy to put his hands on a woman, and now here I am on TMZ talking about it. My wife and I have been married for almost 30 years. We've known each other since we were 12 years old. We've obviously been through some things together. We've got 3 kids, and this is one of those situations that's horrible. I'm embarrassed, but it's also one of those situations that right now, we're more concerned about our kids. People are going to have opinions on this, and most of the people's opinions would be right, especially in my case. You don't put your hands on a woman ever. My wife and I love each other. We've been together for a very long time. We've known each other since we were very little, and this is just one of those unfortunate situations. My wife and I have apologized to each other. We've apologized to our kids, and this is one of those things where everybody is going to chime in. I could care less what anybody else thinks about this. Right now what we're more concerned about are our kids and taking care of our family." Khamzat Chimaev came under harsh criticism on social media. He shared a video of himself wrestling with a woman. As a result, the Muslim community harshly criticized Khamzat. Islam forbids relationships with women to whom a person is not married. Muslims around the world began to talk about how Chimaev was clearly not as strong a believer as Khabib Nurmagomedov. Khamzat has not replied to criticism of the video, but he's also never been very religious. Dana White, the president of the UFC, recently shared a video on Instagram to advertise his new slap fighting business, Power Slap. In a comment on his post, a user on the network requested a fight between Robert Whittaker, the former middleweight champion, and Khamzat Chimaev. Here is the response Dana gave to a fan. "One of the most intriguing matches in MMA right now, in the opinion of many, is Khamzat versus Whittaker. Various fighters were given the opportunity to go off against Khamzat, but none of them accepted.